Does volufiline work? I've been asked hundreds of times, so let me tell you what I came up with. So it seems like there's a big TikTok trend that people are trying to use this volufiline for the hollows under the eyes, especially as all the weight loss issues come forward. People are starting to feel like this area is really hollowing out for them. So volufiline is making claim that it can produce fat to really plump up that under eye area. Now let's talk a little science. I'm gonna make this really quick and give you the high points. It's basically put out by a company called Sederma, and it was really put forward and tested to really show that it increased fat in your boobs and in your butt. And what they did is, first they did a study in a glass dish, and they said, okay, we could take these baby fat cells and we can make them mature fat cells. And in addition, we could take these mature fat cells and make them fatter. And in a dish, it worked. Then there was one study with less than 30 people that made it through the study, and they took it to humans. And what the study ultimately showed was at the end of the 60 days, on average, there was a 2.2% increase in the fat that they had measured in these individuals. Then there were some individuals that measured as high as 8.2% increase with this particular tool that's really intended to measure wrinkle depth as opposed to fat deposits. The issues that I see with the studies, first of all, it wasn't peer reviewed and published. It was a study that was put out by Sederma, and I think that there were a lot of control provisions that they were really missing. They didn't account for changes in menstrual cycles. So if you take on average 30 people, on average, do they have about a 2.2% increase in measurement in their fat deposits when you measure them on the breast? Probably. So was it really a control that was appropriate to say that fat increase accounted for the volufiline? So then I bought it and I was like, let me try it. And to be honest with you, I'm not willing to do it because I do think that there's some concern. In order for this to work, it actually has to get through your epidermis, through your dermis, and then down to that subcutaneous fat layer. And then it actually has to plump up the cells there. And by the way, it has to get there and it has to do it uniformly, and it has to do it in a way that it's not creating lumps or cysts or anything like that. So as much as I love to try everything that I recommend to you guys, I am just really tentative to try this, and I think I'm gonna wait it out. I'm a little bit surprised that it's gotten so much steam based on what the actual science is behind it. I think I'm gonna take a pass and wait for the science to catch up on this one. So there you go. There's your answer to volufiline. When you ask me if it works, I'm gonna say that I can't support it. Hope that helps. Talk to you soon.